Okay, so hear me out. I'm really excited to get this message out to you, but it very much so just might go over their heads, okay? This is a very specific message. Very, 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 very specific message. There's someone or something that is, keyword, was bound to you. You had a courageous run or a courageous moment, spiritually speaking, that gave you access to a lot of Akashic records to get a glimpse at your life. This was at a point in time in your life. I'm seeing the number one or four. It could have been 1 year to 4 years, or 14 years of your life, or 14 years old. You were also 14, you were tempering the experience, tempering the situation. And you gained so much knowledge, information, that it was like information overload, probably spiritual psychosis, some form of it. But there was so much truth exposed in that time. You just were overwhelmed. Your crown chakra was wide open and you needed a break from your own mind. Okay. It's like that was the glimpse. You were given a glimpse. That was just simply a glimpse. And you saw what the glimpse did to you. You had to come down from that psychosis, that spiritual high. You had to come down from it, find your footing. And by golly, you fucking found it for sure. So, in that timing of all of those things being revealed to you, you discovered something that you became fixated on. Something really stood out to you in this revelation. Something really stood out to you in this. You really sunk your teeth or your claws into it. You really you bit down on it for sure, and you didn't let go for a minute, for a while. It was like a prized possession, something that you knew belonged to you, a space in which you knew that you belonged, a family that you felt you should become a part of or build. It was a position you were destined to have. You got a glimpse, and you might have went pacing. You went to try to create it. You tried to physically manifest it. That's what the spiritual psychosis looks like. That's what it really is on the back end, is trying to manifest what was revealed to you when really it was just for revelation purposes. It was for your enlightenment, your awakening. It was for your sights to see. It was for you as an individual. However it was processed, was needed, was necessary. Whatever way that it sent you was needed, was necessary. We trust this process. We give thanks to this process because we've come down from the process. So now, what the process gives you, births for you, you'll be recognized for it. But in this recognition, coming out of the analysis phase, you have the revelation, you see the light, and so now you're eager, you're confident to see and make your way through. Although the journey itself may have been misguided in regards to what the actual end goal was or what the real solid truth was, which is yes, this is true, but there's more to the story. The more to the story has been revealed to you. I'm being shown this concept of, okay, as you were going through this spiritual psychosis or going through the process of trying to manifest or create this or make this reality happen, you, of course, discovered yourself. You found a lot of things, but most importantly, you began to understand yourself. You found your footing. You got a grip on reality. And basically, what I'm seeing here is that you come down from this space. You've grounded yourself so much so that you see the truth now. And the truth is that you saw that path, wanted it so bad, did everything you could to make it happen. And as you're nearing the finish line to getting to whatever this is, something within you feels like a flip is switched because you have another inkling, another idea about another path that you can have. You realize at some point in time along this path, along this journey, you've become so self empowered based on that inner light revelation that you realize the very gold that you were seeing in this thing that you were fixated on was the very gold that lies within you. And so you started to realize, okay, my options are opening up. Something here feels like you've been holding space or holding out for this thing here, consciously or subconsciously. You've been holding space for it or holding out for it. Exactly. It's always been at the back of your mind. And even when you bypass it, you get another confirmation or something that puts it or reminds you that it's in the back of your mind. It makes you curious. The curiosity does haunt you a bit, but in a healthy way, it seems. It comes and goes in waves. Yeah, your back is to it. And so this video finds you because you are at crossroads where you're like, I know that I could go down this path. I could let it cook. I could let it simmer and let that Akashic path that I saw and wanted so eagerly, I could sit back and let that occur. But for some reason, there's a new approach here where you're thinking about adding a stop, or you're thinking about going in a different direction and just seeing if it's true that all paths lead back to whatever that Akashic record is. There's something here about you were holding out or holding some sort of space because you felt like you had to, but now it's almost as if you want to fill the space in the meantime for a sense of completion, joy in the now. There's this part of you that realizes that you can create joy in whatever way that you want. And so you're like, who should I stay or should I wait? Meaning, should I stay? I guess I could still say, should I stay or should I go? Because it's, should I stay here and create this happiness, or should I wait on that was revealed to me, or should I stay and create this happiness, or should I no, no, no. Oh my gosh, I'm getting see, this is how the path looks. This is how the crossroads looks. Basically, both paths breed joy. And so because of that, you've opened up your well of options. You realize that you have choices. This video finds you when you are needing confirmation. about the display or the ring of choices. You're like, should I hold out and see what it's about? Or should I just gamble, throw the chips all in? There's something here about like, okay, even if you do take a different path and see if it can lead, if it can hold the place temporarily, do you have to go all the way? There's something here about the limitations that we're putting on ourselves. Like, this almost feels like, is this an imagination of the mind? Or do all paths lead back to what was revealed to you? No matter what you do, no matter the choices that you make, what if all paths lead back to that? Something within you needs to consider that. Maybe, just maybe, no matter what you do for choices currently in regards to picking the path of your true joy, what if you realize that no matter what you choose to do, all paths lead to what was revealed to you? No matter what you do, someone needs this message to know that what's for you is for you. It's destined, it's fated, no matter what happens in the in between. What it's meant to be is what it's going to be. So don't be afraid to make choices. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Who, yeah, there's someone here who's like so petrified of making the wrong choice or having to live with a permanent consequence or result of a choice, thinking that it's going to white out or put a block between what was shown to you and the truth. You can't separate what was shown from you from the truth. You can't separate what was shown to you from the truth because it is the truth. This is like the most wild card, most questioned thing. Exactly. Like the question that stirs deepest in your soul, is this real or should I let it go? It's in your Akashic records. It's in that knowledge for a reason. You're destined for this achievement, this position, this role, this goal, this place, this people, this person, this place, this thing. I'm trying to list all of it. No matter where you go, no matter what brings you joy right here, right now. I'm trying to, no matter what brings you joy right here, right now, all paths lead to home. So make your rounds, do your thing, do your thing. Now I'm curious about what cards are peeking out. What is this? Yeah, make decisions, go out and live. Wake up.